The moment Leora stepped closer, the helix changed. Not the gentle brightening from before, not the soft hum of recognition. This was different, abrupt, alive. A tremor passed through the spiral structure, as if a long-dormant mechanism had suddenly jolted awake. The translucent mineral darkened, then flared, flooding the valley with a pulse of white-gold light. Leora staggered back. "I didn't touch it." "You didn't need to," Naren said quietly. His posture shifted, alert, wary, almost protective. The light coiled upward through the helix like a flame moving against gravity. Patterns began to rewrite themselves along the spiraling surface. Symbols she had seen a moment earlier now stretching, fracturing, recombining into new ones. "It's changing itself," she whispered. "No," Naren said. "It's changing because of you." The ground vibrated beneath her boots, subtle but steady, not in danger, but in recognition. A single tone rang out from within the helix, resonant and metallic, like a bell struck in the heart of the earth. Then another, then a dozen more, layering into a chord that seemed to come from every direction at once. The valley answered. Frost melted in widening circles around the structure. Grasses pushed through thawing soil in spirals that mirrored its shape. Streams that had been silent for years trickled from hidden veins in the rock. The helix was rewriting the landscape. Leora's breath hitched. "I didn't do this. I can't do this." "You can," Naren said, watching her with the same unsettled awe as the first time he had seen, the world warming in her wake. "You've been doing it since the day you refused to sleep." The helix emitted a soft cracking sound, not breaking, but unfolding. The spirals loosened, widening their coils, creating a hollow that hadn't been there moments before. Not an object, not a doorway, a pattern, a drifting constellation of symbols suspended in the air, rotating slowly like a map made of memory. They flickered in and out of visibility, as though the structure couldn't decide which version of itself to show her. "It's trying to stabilize," Naren said. "Toward you." Leora shook her head. "Why me? Why would the architects?" The helix answered before he could. A burst of light surged outward, stopping just short of her skin. An almost touch. It projected an image into the air, a silhouette, human-shaped, walking alone through a sleeping world. Not dreaming at all. Leora stared, cold rising in her throat. "That's me." The silhouette dissolved into a spiral, the same one that had appeared in the frost, the soil, the thawing streets, the same one that had followed her since the day she refused the pods. The helix vibrated, its tone deepening. Naren stepped closer, voice low. "They didn't predict someone like you. A mind outside the vessel. An observer who can't be absorbed. You're a variable the system can't classify." A shiver ran through her. "So it's reacting because I don't fit. Because you break the pattern," Naren corrected softly. "And the architects built this place to recognize those who break patterns." The helix flared once more, brilliant, blinding. And then it settled, dimming to a steady glow. A single symbol remained suspended in the hollow, spinning slowly, waiting for her.